Why in the US and Canada do we call the liquid that we put in our cars gas, even though it isn't one? The term gas is a shortening of gasoline, which is derived from the word gas. We'll come back to that. And the suffix is ol and "ine." The sources I saw seem to disagree as to the exact meaning of the ol suffix, with some saying it's a variant of the ole suffix, which denotes chemicals that do not contain a hydroxyl group. Other sources say it is a genuine ol suffix, the most common version of which is a shortening of the word alcohol. However, the defining characteristic of alcohol is that it does contain hydroxyl groups. So the ol suffix can both mean a substance that is an alcohol and isn't one. The explanation that makes the most sense to me is that the ol suffix is derived from the Latin oleum, which means oil, and it's used to denote oil-like substances such as eugenol, which is a substance in the essential oils for nutmeg, clove, and cinnamon. The "ine" suffix is more straightforward and means a mixture of compounds, which gasoline as a mixture of hydrocarbons is. So back to that root gas. Am I really saying that gas is called gas because it's derived from the word gas? Isn't that begging the question? Well, around the time that the word gasoline was coined, gas was already in use as a catch-all term for various fuel gases. That is, various gaseous substances that were burned to create heat or light. And in the case of gasoline, it refers not to the state of the gasoline itself, but its volatile nature. Because if you've ever tried to burn liquid gasoline, you'll find it's not that flammable. But gasoline readily turns into gas, which you would know if you've ever spilt it on a driveway on a hot day. And that gas is extremely flammable.